The story of how the world-famous ocean liner, which sunk on her maiden voyage in 1912, is the subject of a new exhibition entitled Titanic, The Untold Story, which has opened the National Geographic Museum in the U.S. capital of Washington. Detailing oceanographer Robert Ballard's discovery of the wreck of the Titanic, the exhibition features items recovered from survivors and lifeboats. Mr. Ballard, who is also a National Geographic explorer at large, contacted the U.S. Navy in 1982 to ask for funding for submersible technology which he believed could help him find the Titanic. In 1985, they commissioned Mr. Ballard, who was also a commander in the Navy, to use the submersible to explore the wreckage of two nuclear submarines, the USS Thresher, which had sunk in 1963, and the USS Scorpion, which sunk 5 years later. The Titanic sank in 1912 with the loss of more than 1,500 lives. He thought I was crazy, but he said, "If you do your mission, I don't care what you do with the rest of your time." Robert Ballard. The U.S. government wanted to know the impact the sunken subs had had on the environment, and whether their sinking could be attributed to sabotage. Mr. Ballard met with Deputy Chief of Naval Operations for Submarine Warfare Ronald Thunman to propose that the search for the Titanic should be a part of the mission. He said, "I suggested that because the Titanic was between the Thresher and Scorpion, maybe tell the world I am looking for the Titanic." He thought I was crazy, but he said, "If you do your mission, I don't care what you do with the rest of your time." Getty. Mr. Ballard found the wreck of the Titanic in 1985 while on a top-secret Cold War mission. In preparation, he studied every detail he could find about the ship, including where people thought it had sunk and where the lifeboats were found. He said, "I knew it wasn't where everyone said it was. I thought maybe I should not look for the Titanic, but calculate its debris field, sort of like if I wanted to photograph a deer hiding in the winter, I'd look for its footprints and follow its footsteps." Mr. Ballard said the night it was found bore an uncanny resemblance to the night it sank, with a calm ocean and a moonless sky. At 2 a.m. on September 1, 1985, the robotic submersible began sending images of the Titanic's boiler, and Mr. Ballard knew he had found the ship, famously described as unsinkable. He added, "We were at the very spot Titanic sank. We were there." The RMS Titanic sank off the coast of Newfoundland on April 15, 1912, after hitting an iceberg. Just 710 of the 2,224 people on board survived, with more than 1,500 perishing in the icy waters.